with these AirPods in. Will the video still record? Hi everybody, welcome into another video. My name is Taylor and this is Pages of My Life, and today we're going to be talking about some of my book subscriptions, so let's get right into it. To start off, I'm going to tell you that I have 3 book subscriptions. My first one is Fairyloot, the second one is Bookish, and then the third is Afterlight, and I'm going to start by going by one to tell you what I do and I don't like about each subscription and also how much they cost me, and then at the end I'll let you know which ones I would get rid of and which one I would keep if I'm considering, if you are a first-time person, if this is your first time considering subscribing to a book box. We're gonna start with Fairyloot. So Fairyloot is $38 a month. I just switched over to their adult, or I'm not sure if it's adult, but their romantic subscription box, and I currently have their YA subscription box, which I believe is actually $36 a month, and then the Fairyloot romantasy set is actually going to subscription is actually going to be $38 a month. So a few things about Fairyloot is I would say that Fairyloot has the highest quality monthly book. This is an example of Bonesmith from them. I really love it. Their edges are normally unmatched. Here's some artwork that came with it and the inside of the book. Now this is rare for Fairyloot, but one thing about them is that they normally, and this is the negative, is that they normally don't do reverse, I'm just dropping stuff, reverse dust jackets, which again is my negative, because if they're doing all this extra stuff, they could at least give me a reverse dust jacket. And then here is the hardcover of the book. Again, very high quality monthly book box, and I definitely recommend it if you just want really nice books. Fairyloot's gonna deliver, and they're gonna deliver it on time. So another thing with Fairyloot, they also offer special edition sets of books. One thing I like about Fairyloot is that most of their special edition sets are normally some YA fantasy novels that I really enjoy or enjoyed when I was younger. So if I'm looking for something from when I was younger, I know I can go to Fairyloot. Fairyloot recently started dipping their toes into doing special editions of like normal romance books, which they weren't originally doing. But I do believe to get access to those books, you do have to be a subscriber to Fairyloot, again, and that's $38. So here is one edition. Again, oh, I'm mixing it up. The edges, unmatched. High quality. I love these books. All right, the next one we're going to be talking about is Bookish. Bookish is also $38 a month. I do have book only subscriptions for all of these, just so you guys know. And one thing I enjoy about Bookish is that they do make more books that I actually like. That could be because I do have their adult subscription box versus Fairyloot. I don't have the adult subscription. I only have the YA. It's the only one I've been able to get on. Until recently, I was able to get on the romantasy, and I will be canceling my YA to just have the romantasy set. But again, Bookish does monthly books. Again, they do have more titles that I enjoy. They're always nice looking. This is the Book of Azrael. Again, some art here. Is that the actual one? Yeah, it's amazing. And then the actual cover. And then they always do a reverse dust jacket. That's normally guaranteed with them. And then personally, my favorite thing about the Bookish is their special edition sets are also my go-to. They're normally, again, books more that I would read now or have read that I really enjoy. One of my favorite sets from them is Zodiac Academy. I think these are great. I also have the Ruthless Boys from them, and that is actually in my last video, so if you want to go see that, just go back and watch it. And yeah, I just think they're unmatched in terms of the special edition sets that they do. I think I have the most special edition sets of books from the Bookish and yeah, they're great. They're probably, I don't know how to explain this, but I think Fairyloot has higher quality books, and that's not to say that these aren't high quality. They are, but Bookish like picks the right books to my taste. in comparison to Fairyloot. Fairyloot, if there's some nostalgic title that I really want to see, I can probably rely on Fairyloot, and that they're going to end up releasing it at some point. Like, for example, I've been thinking, oh, I really want a Summer I Turn Pretty special edition set, and they just recently announced that they're going to be doing it. You can't see it in the video, never mind. I was supposed to say I have so many different versions of that book, but I will be getting it from Fairyloot as well. But back to the Bookish box, again, amazing. The Bookish box negative is, yeah, they're a little slow. Just a little bit, or a lot of it, depending on who you are. Yeah, if you do get their special edition sets, it normally can almost take half a year to a year before you see them, and then maybe even later than that. And then the monthly box, they're really working hard to catch up. I will give them that credit, and I've been subscribed to them for almost 2 years, and I've kept it even knowing they're this low. But their monthly box, I think they're like a few months behind still. I honestly don't know if they're ever going to catch up, because they just have so much more stuff that they still need to ship out. But that's the big negative with Bookish box. Also, they are prone to having errors in their special editions, unlike Fairyloot, which every once in a while, but it's very rare that Fairyloot will. But Bookish box, unfortunately, is known for having errors, but they are good at either giving you something in return for their error, or completely redoing the entire set or one book because they messed up at no cost to you. So my last monthly box is the Afterlight box from Illumicrate. It's under Illumicrate, but it's called Afterlight, and Afterlight does mainly romance books. They're really cute. Good picks, I would say. I originally got this because they did a special edition of The Love Hypothesis by Helen Wong, and I really wanted it. And then I found out you don't have access to it unless you're subscribed. So guess what I did? I don't have any special edition sets from them, because since I subscribed, they haven't produced any that I really care to purchase. But they do look amazing. High quality when the book comes in. Normally signed. All these are normally signed, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Here's some edges, and again, I believe this book is actually highlighted in my last video, so if you want to go see that, go see it. Also not known for doing reverse dust jackets either, but again, nice books. I believe I pay around $35-36 for Afterlight. The sad thing about Afterlight is they used to include the book and merch with the book for the same price. The other subscriptions did not do that, but they stopped it a few months ago, so that is no longer a thing with them. So if that's something that you were looking for or you heard about, just know that they no longer do that. Again, I don't have any special edition sets from them, so that's it on Afterlight. Okay, so that was a quick rundown of all the 3 subscriptions that I have. Each one of them do offer skips, some less than others. I didn't write it down, so you might have to go look that up. But yeah, if I were to tier rank these books, I would personally go, or these subscriptions, I would personally say Bookish box is my top, even with them having probably the most flaws. Then Fairyloot, and then I would put Afterlight. I do wonder if Fairyloot's gonna go up after I start receiving their romantasy books, but we will see. Right now it's Bookish box all day, every day. And obviously, since Afterlight is at the bottom, I would get rid of them, only because I saw a lot of sets that I wanted, which led me to purchasing their subscription so I could have access to them, which is the sucky part about all these subscriptions. Like, they will do amazing special edition sets, but if you're not subscribed, the chance of you getting them is slim to none, or you end up on like Facebook Marketplace paying $600 or Mercari $600-800 to buy these sets. So when you're looking at, oh, how much it costs you a month, it's like, you know what, that's not bad when you think of the real resale price, which is going to be like 3 times what the original price was. But anyway, yes, Afterlight is the one that I would get rid of. I just don't, I have access to most of these 4 special edition sets of books, and they have yet to produce a new special edition set, since the ones I saw that led me to getting these books that I really enjoy, so they would be the first on my chopping block. Also, they are the newest subscription that I have, so I'm not like emotionally attached to them in any way, shape, or form yet, so they would go. Alright, that's it for this little video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any more questions about subscriptions, just let me know down in the comments, and thanks for watching always. I hope you guys have a good one. See you next time. Bye.